Good morning and welcome to day 4 of our Clean Eating Challenge. I want to talk to you today a little bit about whole foods and what whole foods are and where to find them and how to figure out whether you're taking them in or not. We want whole foods to be 70 to 80% of our dietary intake. And basically that just means food in their most natural whole form. So say I want an apple, I go out to the tree and I get an apple and I eat it. Not, grab a bottle of sweetened applesauce. That's not whole foods. So the reason that we want to focus on whole foods is clean eating is not about weight loss. Now, naturally, weight loss will occur as a result of maximizing our nutrition, which is what clean eating is. We are maximizing and putting as much nutrition into every single calorie that we intake. Now, this may seem a little boring at first. Oh, well, I can't have any combinations of anything. Well, no, that's not what we're saying. When you use whole foods together to make meals, complete meals, it doesn't have to be boring. You can make amazing meals using only whole foods. And here's an example of a whole food versus processed food. So your processed food is going, you're running late, you didn't plan that's a big part of it too. And you stopping by McDonald's getting yourself an egg McMuffin. It's got egg, right? It's got meat, protein, right? Well, we're not entirely sure what steps that took to get to you, and you don't know exactly what's in it. And so, you know, I had to make a huge change at one point in my life where I had to get up, I had to prepare, and I know that that's hard for people. I had to make a plan. I'll show you, okay, right here. See this calendar up there? That's our foods, that's our meals, okay? And if I don't follow that, we end up eating stuff that's maybe not so great. And so you have to make a plan, but you have to start small. It can be overwhelming at times to just all of a sudden wake up one day and go shopping for all this stuff and then prep it. No, it has to be a gradual thing, and I can share with you steps to get there. Um, so instead of going to McDonald's, get yourself up a little bit early, get some eggs, straight up eggs, and some veggies. Chop them up. Onions and mushrooms and green peppers are my absolute favorite. And you just scramble them up, you saute your veggies in some olive oil. You put your scrambled eggs in there. You top it off with a little bit of cheese, and it's amazing. And it's all whole foods. And the best part is you know exactly what's in your food. So whenever a food goes through any sort of processing, that could be simply just slicing it for you. Wow, Subway offers and even McDonald's now offers apple slices and stuff like that, and that's not so bad. But they do dip them in some chemicals to preserve them so they don't turn brown. Um, but anyway, anytime any food goes through any sort of processing, you're going to break it down and you're going to lose some of your nutrition. And each step it takes, it gets broken down even more and even more, and eventually it will not be nutritionally, anything for you. So life is busy, life is crazy, and it's almost impossible to stick to a 100% whole foods diet. And that's why we say 70 to 80%, is because you want most of your foods to be from whole food sources. So when you do end up consuming processed food, a lot of the times this is bread and tortillas, stuff like that. It's hard to make yourself. It takes time. We've kind of lost the skills sometimes. We use a lot of refined flours to do it anyway. So I'm all for paying somebody else to make bread for me. But I make sure very carefully that I read my labels, that I know exactly what's in it. And so we're aiming for as minimally processed as possible. And when we say minimally processed, we're aiming for 5 ingredients or less. So a couple of things that really are kind of sneaky are like your spaghetti sauces and your breads and your tortillas and things like that. Look at your ingredients and figure out what's in them. I've tried to make tortillas before. It's just not worth it to me. It's actually quite hard. But bread, I have a bread maker. I can make bread. Um, so, and there are ways to slowly get into eating more and more whole foods. But today, I just want you to have a little, talk with yourself. Figure out how much of your foods really are whole foods and which areas that you would like to start improving. Would you like to start improving on your fruits? Only consuming fresh fruits and vegetables? Would you rather try to start making bread on your own? It's up to you. But I've always, and it's very popular, but I believe it, that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so I'm here to help you. If you need any help or have any questions, I hope you'll come to me because I am here. This is what I'm here for. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Oh, and I'm going to extend the gallon challenge one day. So if you do the gallon challenge again today, you get your name entered twice into the raffle. If you didn't finish it yesterday, do it today and get yourself entered in to win those really cool green boxes and bags because it's going to be, I think they're really going to be cool. I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want to keep it, but I'm not going to. So, all right. Have an excellent day.